I'm out here to bring you guys another episode of Fish Rescue. I think we're on number 11 right now. And this one, I went out to South Attleboro, Massachusetts, in order to pick up 3 large koi fish and a bunch of smaller goldfish from a gentleman who was closing out his pond. He just didn't feel like keeping up with the pond anymore. He's going to fill it in and build a fire pit where it was. So this guy had these 3 large koi fish, I believe he said, for somewhere in the ballpark of 20 years, or he had the pond for 20 years. I know he's had these fish for a while. He had a few others too, but they got taken by a heron. They were killed even though they were too large for the heron to actually fly away with, which is always the worst. But these fish have some very, very good size on them. The white one, the standard fin, is around 18 inches, and the reddish-orange one is also around 18 inches. That one's a long fin. And then the larger gray one with a little bit of red orange on the top with a lot of metallic color, that one is the biggest, and that one's around 20 inches. And that one's also very plump. I'm pretty sure that one's a female. So they all look really, really good. The fins look really healthy. I'm not really seeing any signs of disease. The white one has some little patches of miscoloration, but they don't really look that serious. I also got 2 other little surprises in this pickup. I got a tadpole and I actually got a bluegill. He said he put some bluegill inside the pond like 10 years ago and he thought they were all gone, but we pulled out a pretty big bluegill, so that was kind of neat. The gray one in this group, the big gray koi, definitely my favorite. And he almost, I should say she almost looks very much like the standard fin I have in my pond right now that some of you may remember from a much older koi rescue, fish rescue video. Her coloration pattern with the metallic gray and little patches of orange, very similar to this one. So those are the 3 koi. I'm now going to move over to the tub full of goldfish right now. Probably around 15 or 20 of them, all around 4 to 6 inches long. A couple that are a little bit smaller, a couple white ones here and there, a couple little baby ones that were definitely bred within the pond. But I believe these are all goldfish. I didn't really see any baby koi in here. And the water's a little bit cloudy because I also got a massive slab of lily pad roots that had some leaves too, but a massive slab of healthy lily pad roots, which I'm going to separate come next spring and plant into a bunch of different pots. And along with giving me that big grouping of lily pads, the owner of this pond also gave me something that I've wanted for my pond for so long, but I never got around to buying. He had one of these little koi food coin dispensers. I think these things are great. I think they're awesome. It's going to be a great addition to have right next to the pond. They're definitely great if you have kids around so that they have a set amount of food they're able to give. You give them a coin, they can get the food, and they won't end up overfeeding because it just dispenses a small handful. So really cool, super excited to have gotten the koi food dispenser and the lily pad as well as the fish. But just glad to have all these healthy fish. They made it over here fine, and they're all going to be acclimated into the pond tonight. So that's going to wrap up this episode, episode 11 of Fish Rescue. If you guys found this video interesting in any way, hit that like button down below. And if you want to see a lot more koi and pond related videos just like this one, hit that subscribe button. And as always guys, thank you for watching.